KINER'S Korner is brought to you by Budweiser. Beechwood aged for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you. By Mitsubishi, bringing you a full line of award-winning automobiles. See them all at your Mitsubishi Motors dealer. And by NetWest Banks, raising the standards of banking. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Ralph Kiner on KINER'S Korner from Atlanta, and it's technically halfway through the season now with the All-Star break coming up. 3 days off for some of the ball players, but for the New York Mets, 3 of their players, Darryl Strawberry, Frank Viola, and John Franco, will be going to the All-Star team. We're going to be talking about that in just a moment, right after this message from Budweiser. Well, the Mets have placed 3 men on the All-Star team. One of them, John Franco, who's with me right here. And, John, it's always a great thrill, and this is the 4th time you've been selected.
Yeah, this one's kind of special, Ralph, being that I'm here with a new organization and being home for the first time in many of years, playing for the team I watched growing up and representing them in the All-Star game. It's kind of special for me.
Coming from the New York area, too, that makes it very nice.
Yeah, it makes it very nice. Like homegrown, boy, me and Frankie, really, both of us from the New York area, and we're made the All-Star team and representing the New York team. It's something special.
That's really very true. You and Frank Viola, of course, pitching together at St. John's, and now the 2 of you in the All-Star team game together.
Yeah, it should be fun. It'd be nice if he'd get a win, I get a save. It'd be kind of nice, but them things. Hopefully it'll work out. He'll get his inning in or whatever, and I'll get my inning in, whether it be the last inning or sometime during the game. Just as long as I get the pitch this year. I've been to 3 All-Star games already, and I've only pitched 2/3 of an inning so far. But just being there with the elite players in the league, in both leagues, it's just an honor.
One of the great thrills you get, I know when I first went to the All-Star game, was walking into the clubhouse and taking a look around and seeing all those great players there, and you're right there with them.
Yeah, especially the first time I made it, you walk in that locker room and you see guys, some guys you watched as you were growing up, and now you're in that locker room, part of that with them, and you got to sit there and maybe pinch yourself and say, hey, I'm part of this now, so you're just gonna have to, show the people why I'm here.
Well, John, you're there. There's no doubt about it, and congratulations on being chosen, and also good luck if you do pitch and pick up a save.
Thanks, Ralph.
John Franco, and we'll be back right after this message from NetWest Banks.
Budweiser and WWOR are going to name a designated Bud batter during every KINER'S Korner. If any Mets player hits a home run during the 7th inning of the game, the designated Bud batter earns $100 immediately and shares in a $10,000 bonus pool given out at the end of the season. If we don't homer but a Met gets on base, you win a Budweiser jacket and baseball cap. The designated Bud batter will be announced during each KINER'S Korner from among the fans who write in. So if you're 21 or older, you can send your name, address, and telephone number to Bud Batter's Box, P.O. Box 514, St. Louis, Missouri, 63166. Or you can pick up an entry blank at your participating retailer. No purchase is necessary. Just look for the Budweiser display. So hurry and write in, then watch KINER'S Korner on WWOR.
Well, the Mets have 3 players going to the All-Star game with a break coming up. The game, of course, Tuesday night in Chicago. Darryl Strawberry, one of the 3. And, Darryl, this is the 7th time you have been a participant in the All-Star game. You were voted in 6 times, and of course this time you were appointed by the manager Roger Craig. You also were the top vote getter one year, and if you'd have been going the way you're going right now earlier in the year, you would have probably been the top vote getter this year for the All-Star game.
Well, I'm just very thankful, Ralph, that I have a chance to be selected to the All-Star team. After getting off to a rough start personally and also the ball club, and then at this point to make a turnaround like we have, I'm very appreciative for being selected to the All-Star team.
I think they're still talking in Houston about the hitting exhibition that Darryl put on in batting practice down there in the Astrodome. He was bouncing balls off the towers out there, the sound towers out there, and really hitting the ball very, very well, exciting the fans. And they do have this again this year.
Yeah, well, the home run hitting contest is for the fans, and it's for a charity cause, which is good. You just go out there and you just swing up, especially on the Wrigley Field. Hopefully the wind is blowing out, and when you have the home run hitting contest, and you can hit a lot of balls out. But, you know, that's just part of the event there, some of the events that they have at the All-Star game. And I always enjoy being there and being selected to the All-Star team and participating in the activities that they have, too.
Darryl, what is the one thing you remember most about the previous All-Star games? Anything in particular?
Well, I think the most enjoyment you get out of it is you get to see the other players from another league that you don't get to play against, and I think that's what I really enjoy. You know, you get to see the Canseco's and the McGuires and the Madeleines, Sacks, you know, those type of players that not in your league, and they're having great years over there in the other league, and you get a chance to talk to guys and, you know, grow some friendship there.
Well, it certainly is a great thrill to see all that and be a part of all that. And Darryl, congratulations once again, and we hope you have a big game.
All right, thank you very much, Ralph. I hope I have a big game too.
Darryl Strawberry will return in just a moment right after this.